Cause you love it, Specter TV. Oh, it's happening. It's Specter time.
Do we love it though? Do we love it?
I think we might. I mean, I think I do.
I think you like Specter TV.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It's created some wonderful levels.
Okay, so this is my. We've just started the episode, and I'm already about to say something negative.
Yes.
This looks very similar to the original to Ape Escape 2's one.
That's exactly what you said about the last levels.
Yeah, I know. They're all kind of similar.
Well, it could be
This music's cool though.
Yeah, this music's pretty good.
It's trying to be a riff off something that I should know but do not know. Oh, it's that beat.
You know what? It sounds like Battalia from Ratchet 1.
That beat, though, I'm pretty sure is from Holst Planets. So, like, you see it it's used in Pirates of the Caribbean's music on the first film.
Oh, okay.
And it's that dum 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 dum.
I see. Can you get up here?
Yeah, you should be able to. I don't see why not. Oh no, you can't. I see that you cannot do it. So you've got something else to do.
I will. Does one of my personas have the ability to double jump? I forget.
Yeah, one has the ability to fly as well, like to Starfrog it. No, to Starfrog it.
What?
The Miracle Ninja has the ability to like turn itself into a little ball and float like a little higher up.
Does it?
It's by it does. It should be the squirrel thing.
Whoops!
Oh,
I pressed the wrong thing. That didn't work. Gotcha, man.
Gutchaman Fairy.
Yes, that's true.
I don't think Gutchaman Fairy has the height. I think it has the.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I wouldn't bother.
Maybe
I
not.
think if it would have shown you, it would have been pretty obvious. You
Yeah.
still haven't got one of those, by the way.
Yes, I suspect it's going to be the boxing glove thing I mentioned earlier.
Oh,
Or
the boxing
something to
glove
that
thing.
effect. We
well,
will see.
we shall see.
We shall see indeed. Oh, it's Monkey Yukiko.
Oh dear God, that's something I never want to see or experience in my life.
That's got to be something that exists, surely.
Oh, of course, it's got to be. Someone's drawn the entire of the cast of Persona 4 as monkeys. Why not?
Yeah. That sounds
Persona
amazing.
4 or some garbage.
Yeah, that sounds great. We talk about like garbage. It's majestic. Oh, I see. I'm beginning to see how you do this now. It's like, oh, yeah. I'm looking for something that must be really hard. No, no, not really.
No, I think you're expecting it to be something a bit more tricky than it is. And this game, while being tougher than 1, is not in some ways. In some ways, it's a bit more forgiving in others. Like being killed in this game has just no. Whereas in the first game, put you back at the beginning of the level, doesn't it?
Yes, it still does that. And actually, I don't know if it did. Did it?
Like I say, you're doing pretty good with those jumping. I would have pegged you getting hit by one of those by now.
Yeah, there you go. Lag killed me.
Yeah, that was lag. Yeah, I could hear the crunchiness from the in the game.
It still got me. I still failed. I failed you, David. I'm sorry.
It's okay. There's worse things you can fail with.
Yeah, I could fail with life. That got real fast. Anyway,
wait, what? Why were you on the phone?
I don't know.
Usually you don't speak on the phone. Usually it's So okay, I've been reading the comments about this game, and there's a few things I'd like to clear up.
Okay.
The British voice acting is not wonky and bad. It's cute and endearing.
Yes.
Just because the American one has loads of American accents, like this, I guess the difference is that this sounds like, to me, they actually sound like the kids they are.
Mm.
And that's sort of okay.
Wow, that's the only time you ever have to actually crawl.
Yeah, actually, so
that's
far
really cool. That's the only, and by the only time I mean in the series.
I'm not sure it's in the series. You've had to crawl before in 1.
I don't think you did.
I think you might have.
Did you though?
You know what?
I don't know. I don't think you did. I think
comment down below with comments about how much you don't like or you find the UK dub weird, because I'm pretty sure they dubbed it differently in every single different European language.
Interesting.
But yeah, comment down below. Let us know.
I like it though. All right, let's just end them all. I'm done with you.
I'm pretty sure the Gotchaman Girl Fairy thing is probably not.
It works. Does the job.
It does the job. Everything's just bouncing around. It's crazy.
It did it perfectly fine. Nice.
But yeah, I think so far, like, it's just so much more fun to catch monkeys in this game. Is that Walter White?
I mean, it wouldn't be a reference to it, but it could be. I don't think Breaking Bad existed by this point. If I'm wrong, fair enough. But
no. This game was PS2, and Breaking Bad was around PS3, early PS4 era.
Yeah, that was like 11, maybe 2011. Oh no, actually, maybe earlier.
Yeah, but this was like earlier. 2003 or 4.
Yes, no, I know, but just interesting to note. Ooh, Tamino.
Oh yeah, these names don't mean anything to me anymore. I think we'd need to go on the monkey radar and go through them, and we might be able to come up with some of them.
We will do that in bonus times.
In due course, we will spend a full 2-hour video.
Yes. Oh, I like this one. Oh right, yeah, because there was a monkey that did that in the second game or the first game or something. I think it was the first game.
Yeah, it would have been at the beginning with.
That's pretty cool.
Oh wow, Davidson, son of David.
It's you. It's you, Daddy. It's your son.
It's my. Oh Jesus. I feel like people just don't. I feel like people don't really understand this thing, and I feel like I don't really understand it.
Yeah, but you've embraced it. So.
Yeah, no, it has to happen at some point, I guess.
Yes.
Can't continue to fight forever.
It's you've. This is all. Emil started it, but you've embraced it to the point.
This is
where
Knuckles is.
It's I do like how everyone just like sort of calls you it now though. It's especially in streams. It's very entertaining. I mean, you did add fuel to the fire with playing stuff like Dream Daddy though.
Yeah, that was after the fire had well and truly been like kept blazing for a couple of months and.
Yeah, but.
All right, so you switch it.
Oh, it's pretty neat.
Oh, this is a very Sonic Adventure 2 battle.
Oh, that closes it. Right. I see. I was gonna say, what do?
Seems an odd. That's not a dead weight. That's a bit of a weird one.
Huh? Oh, I see. Right. Oh, right. Yeah, this was optional. That's right. Okay.
No, none of this is optional. You should down all 4 stations.
Oh, do you?
It's just
I thought we could just go this way, but
nope.
Okay, fair enough. I must keep going. I wanted them stars. Oh, never mind.
We've seen this before, and I'm not sure I like it.
It's fine. I can deal. I can deal with timing.
That was close though. Yeah, that nearly was deliciously ironic.
I can deal with timing. Dead inside. It's good. Everything kills me. It's.
Oh, there's a fun subreddit called "Watch People Die Inside."
Oh.
And it's basically, when you know the sort of things where people like going for a handshake and then someone goes to handshake someone else or that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's just you watch like the life fade from their eyes in a purely metaphorical sense.
I see.
We've all been in those situations where we've like died inside a little.
My mum, my uncle likes to fist bump, and my mum kind of forgets what fist bumping is. So she just grabs their fist as if to handshake.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's very cute and very funny.
How does the uncle react to it?
He's kind of used to it by now.
He's just like, this is a special fist bump we do. It's called the fist grab.
Yeah, it works splendidly, but it's pretty great.
Yeah, the fist bumps are a bit dated. I don't know the last time I fist bumped anyone.
Yeah, I guess.
I really don't know the last time
I haven't done them in a while.
When was the last time you did it non-ironically? Oh yeah, that's a while ago.
Maybe during school.
I'm not sure I ever fist bumped someone and felt comfortable with it. I always feel like it's an awkward thing that someone does. So you sat there, someone puts their fist out of you. Usually I'd take that as a sign of aggression. But here it's just like, oh no, let's just bump fists together. And I was like, okay. It's like when you got someone who you don't know very well, who's like quite physical. So when like the man thing that people do is they come around and go, oh, how you doing? And like slap you on the back and you're like, don't touch me. You've just invaded my personal space.
Do people do that?
Yeah, people do that to me. Like it's sometimes when past little pat on the back, and I just like going, I'm not comfortable with this.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay. I know what this is.
Yes, I see. I've seen.
So that one's a bit of a weird one. I mean, you must have a situation where like it seems like it's a social norm that people do, and you're just not in that social norm.
Yeah, I guess.
Like the other one is a lot of it's to do with like how men like respond and react to each other.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm not.
In what sense?
So like sometimes when you're in a group of men and they're like, oh this is gonna be miserable.
Oh.
Nice. No, they did that.
Barely.
So like the one thing that makes me like hyper uncomfortable is when you're with a group of men and they're just talking about like, oh women, oh this, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not here for this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
Same.
But there's other things as well.
Oh,
well,
that's kind of cute.
Or at least we didn't flatten him against that.
Well, yeah.
Just crushed him against it. But there's other things as well where like you've got like the just like the physical stuff. I don't know. The pat on the back was a good one. Overly firm handshakes.
I don't mind a pat on the back. That's alright.
It depends who it's from.
If it's a
gotta be
pat on
someone
the arse, then yes.
I mean, I'm probably more okay with that.
Really?
No, it's never happened that I'm aware of.
You're just sleeping and...
Someone sneaks into my room and pats me on the ass. I'm not sure that's gonna happen.
What if someone fist bumped your ass?
That's not called fist bumping.
No, it's
and
called
that's
fisting.
not something. Yeah, you need to warm up a bit for that. You don't. Yeah, we're not turning this into another Dave's podcast where he talks about just things mildly sexual and it gets awkward real fast.
Cool. Well, I am here to
no.
talk about that. Oh no!
You should have crouched. Do you reckon it would have killed you if it came down on you and you'd crouched?
I mean, realistically, yes. In this, I don't know.
There have been some games where you got caught between and they don't just push you, they flat out like murder you.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Mario's always
Oh
done that.
dear. I ate a full how many grams is this? Why does it not tell me? 300-gram bag of carrot batons earlier on today.
Ooh.
I do feel full of carrot.
No, duck! Oh!
You were far too late with that ducking.
Sadness. It wouldn't let me.
You should have gone with that duck straight off the bat.
Yeah, I know. It wouldn't let me though. It's sad. Oh well.
I like this. This doesn't rely. It's funny because this doesn't rely on any gadgets at all. It literally relies on you just being quick.
Yeah. No, I like this whole level. It's actually like it's utilizing pretty much all the gadgets in the game in an effective way.
But not the personas, which is interesting enough. We haven't had any persona utilization yet. But yeah.
I don't mind that though. Oh
my God, no. I say that, and there's one right there.
Is there though?
Yep, there is.
Okay, well, this looks, I'm guessing, like Little Mermaid.
I
think that's what this
when
is.
When are they going to live action Little Mermaid?
Oh, they are.
Have you seen the Lion King live action?
I haven't. I've seen enough, and I've heard all the reviews. Like the two biggest, like the biggest problem is the fact that like there's no emotion really beyond the music.
Really?
Which is,
oh, that's poopy.
Oh fuck no! Oh my god!
Yeah, you were saved by your invincibility at that point.
Yeah.
I have not seen it be that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like there's very little emotion. The music is like an enhanced version of the original, which is really nice. But yeah, like it's very.
That's the Persona thing, Teal.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the dancing. It's the cultural appropriation persona.
Oh, so it is.
The persona of cultural appropriation. You've just got to hit him, get him to like smash in. No, but you can dance. I always forget that you can dance.
Is that not a dance thing?
I don't know. It's spinning around real fast. I don't have to. No, I think you have to get him to hit it by moving into it and smashing it.
Okay. Do you?
It's definitely. I mean, it's definitely this persona.
Yeah. What am I doing wrong?
Maybe the monkey's not in there anymore. Can you crouch and go inside?
Oh, maybe the monkey was supposed to just go back in, and that's how I get him out if I screw up. That was the crab monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've already done it. Okay, I see.
Wow. Speedrun strats right there.
Clearly. But yeah, no,
Teal
there's
go faster stripes.
you know the death scene, as it were.
Oh yeah, yeah, that one.
Yeah, in the remake, he just like Falcon punches him off. It looks very silly.
Oh no, I mean the bottom line is and this is a very awkward opinion to hold. I feel like I didn't really enjoy Lion King in the original.
Fair enough. I think it's an iconic classic film. I think I really like it, but I don't think it's as perfect as everyone says. But I do love the film.
I think a lot of things in life aren't as perfect as people say, because oddly enough, perfection can't exist, and it's just what we assume. It's just like, you know, it's just individual to each person, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
It's all in the eye of the beholder, which is why I think, hands down, that I don't know. I was going to come up with an opinion and go, "This is the best thing ever," but
Moana.
then it just failed to come up. Moana's really good though. Moana's like a really good film.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is amazing.
Are they aggressively kissing?
Yeah, maybe, but I
oh my
love
god, this is like, you know what this world is?
Go on.
Kingdom Hearts 2, inside Kingdom Hearts.
I kinda, I guess.
As soon as someone starts throwing like skyscrapers at you, you know it's there.
Final boss, kinda. Yeah. Oh, this is awesome! Oh my god! Yes!
That went on it for long enough to just be a bit concerning.
Yeah, this is good. This is really, really cool. Sweet. So I've been told the ones who fall in love, if I do hit them, they stop falling in love with you instantly. So pretty cool.
Because they're monkeys that don't do, like, you know, they're not around for being beaten up. They love somebody, but if they start beating them up, they're like, heck no, I'm out of here. What is this about?
Yeah, I mean,
I respected you as a person, and then you came along.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts 2, here it is.
Yeah, basically. And this is like the introduction. We have to run through them all to get to the next bit. I'm trying to think of any quotes, but all that's in my mind is submit, which isn't even the right game.
Yeah, it's the wrong game.
It's Kingdom Hearts 1. What do they say?
Huh?
Is there any quotes around that point? I don't think it is. He hasn't started speaking at that point, has he?
He says stuff like embrace and whatnot.
Yeah, no, he's just making little quotes.
Nothingness is eternal.
Oh, imagine capturing them at that size and sending them back to the lab. It breaking the lab and suddenly everybody, like all the monkeys, get released.
Oh, that'd be pretty rad.
That'd be pretty fun.
No, thanks, Rick. Nice.
That's a bit too close to home, that is.
Very nice. That's a good pun. I appreciate this one.
Yeah, that's a real dad pun, that is. I feel like a lot of these are just dad puns.
Get him. I got running out of time.
Oh, wow. Yep.
Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed again. Could I stop missing, please? Okay. Yes, nailed it.
The explosion guys are not as horrible in this game. Like in the first game, if you found one of them, you would take at least.
Oh yeah, you're going to die to that.
Yeah, the amount of ones you die to, and like, for goodness sake, what's going on here?
It was impressive how lethal they were in the first game. I liked it. I've liked all the games for different reasons. There's just been a great time.
Oh no, they're all good. They're all good in their own way. It's just some of them are more good than the others, which is, you know, what we can say about it. Right, hand puppets. I was confused and very scared briefly, but I see. Oh, he's down here. Oh, it does not like this room.
It does not. I found the Puppet Master! The Puppet Master was lagging the game for some reason.
Why is that room lagging, though?
I don't know.
It just doesn't like green.
No, I guess not. That's fine.
What's confusing me is that... Why is it lagging? Because you're running it native.
Yeah,
you're running it hardware, not software. Oh, you're running it software, so you might be the bottleneck here.
My CPU is really good. I also restarted my computer before I started recording, so we should be fine.
It could just be the thread is. It could just be the emulator.
Yeah, I don't know.
there's lots of fun things about the way these the way PCSX2 or PS2 games. Oh, I remember this back in the day.
This looks
Start doing your little click. Bub, 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 bub.
Oh boy. Yeah, this feels like Sunshine. Or Hat in Time.
Hat in Time really did like make those Sunshine levels, but just feel more like chilled. Like Sunshine wasn't chilled. Oh, these are solar panels.
Oh, that's cool. That's a neat touch.
Yeah, like why not?
I'm alive. I'm happy with this. It may not be for long.
Well, that
please
made me
don't you
feel
dare! Okay. Whew!
Surely that should have been Buzz.
Speaking of, I saw Toy Story 4.
What did you think?
I cried.
There were tears in my eyes. I mean, are we allowed to talk about this? Like, in specifics?
I guess, I'll put something on screen when we stop talking about it. Like, mute until a prompt on screen says.
To be honest, I think I'm already not going to spoil it anyway, but I felt like this film had a lot of stuff to say. Not like Toy Story 1 was a very basic message, right?
Yeah.
Toy Story 2 had a similar message, but it didn't feel like there was as much to it. 3 was a bit more, but 4 feels like it has messages for like loads of messages. It's like, I don't know, there's just a lot in it that I felt like I needed to sit down and unpack, because there was a lot that I felt like was at me and at like parents, and like there were loads of different ways of reading it as well. Like, was this about I don't know, without spoiling it all, it's a difficult one. But I felt like it was a very different film, and I do have a criticism.
Okay.
And the criticism is none of the other real characters, other than Woody and other surprises, really felt fleshed out. Buzz felt more like the toy in 1 than he did in any of the other films. I was sort of disappointed with Buzz as a character.
Yeah, he did. It was very like he felt dumb in a way.
Yeah, it was like he'd taken a regression. Maybe it's explained in all of the smaller versions.
Because like his main like ongoing joke of the film just sort of made no sense.
Yeah,
like,
because
he wouldn't be like that.
It just didn't feel like the Buzz I knew from Toy Story 2
or 3
or 3
or even 1. Like, even at the end of 1. But,
I feel like a lot of the characters were just some of the characters felt like avatars to get the main characters to where they needed to go. And that's fine, but when it goes a little bit against what we know... Jesus. I mean, don't get me wrong, this film was great.
Oh, it was.
Wow, this is
awesome.
You're going to get hit by one of those.
Probably, but hopefully not. Yeah, there it is. It's cool. I walked straight into it.
Yeah, you did that on purpose, just to see if you could get hit by them. What was going on there?
Yeah, I wish I could say that was what I was doing, but is that... Really?
Oh, God.
Really? Well, I've got a lightsaber. Here we go. What is that? Oh yeah, do you remember the bit when Darth Vader throws shit at you? Yeah.
Black shit at you. I do believe what that is the Force.
It's supposed to be, yeah.
Son.
Thanks.
I don't know what that is. Oh no, he's gonna.
Oh no! Yeah, okay.
Well, I feel like this might have references, but I don't know. Galaxy Monkey. That's the game in the first one. It's also the name of the tune when you fight Specter. That's a real nice touch.
Oh, that's cool.
And I wonder whether that was like on purpose or not.
I'm sure it was.
But yeah, it was just a fun film. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good. I think it's Specter time. So we'll talk about we'll talk about our thoughts now before I go into the portal, because that'll be a separate thing.
Yes.
But yes, what did you want to say, like, specifically about it?
Oh, specifically?
Are we doing that? Do we? Okay, so for the rest of the video, with spoilers, I guess. If you don't want to know any spoilers for Toy Story 4, don't, I guess.
Okay, so like what I really liked about it, and I feel like no one really cares about what I'm going to say about Toy Story 4. What I really liked about it was that I was originally a bit annoyed with how they'd cast Bo, but after like halfway through the film, when when Woody realizes the error of his ways, and Bo also realizes that there's a middle ground to have, not just someone's wrong and someone's right, which is always the case in arguments between two people.
Yes.
Well, most of the time. And like they both get together and they work to a common goal, and in the end that brings Woody around to going, well, hold on a second, what I want in life he has to reevaluate his existence and what drives him, in a way that I feel like a lot of parents do when they need to, when their kid leaves home, and also a lot of people do at different points in your life. Like he's lost someone, he's experiencing a loss in whatever way you want to say, whether it's someone who's, he's lost someone because he's lost Andy, but he's also lost someone because he's lost the love from this person because he's the toy that's being thrown away. And I feel like throughout the film,
it's interesting. I've heard a lot of people complain about Bonnie being like, "Oh, why would you throw Woody away? You took Woody from Andy." And blah, blah, blah. It's just like, yeah, but like to her,
were you not a kid?
But yeah, to her, she didn't know that she stole this from Andy. Not really. And also, like, everyone grows out of certain toys. Like, and it's not even like she abandoned him completely, because she still took him with her. She just doesn't play with him all the time at the moment. It's just 1 week where she's like, okay, I don't feel like, because they mentioned it was like, I think 3 days. Like it was 3 times in a row or something.
I think it was 3 times in a row, but I think it had been ongoing. Like he's been played with less and less, and this is the first time it was like more than a period of time. And but I still feel like as kids you throw away toys all the time, and you get rid of toys, and like people get annoyed are assuming that the film logic of humans knowing toys are real people isn't there. They don't know, so they're just going to treat them like toys. And kids, the one day they'll put something on a spork and it'll be forky, and that's just the way that kids are, and I feel like that's a very real thing. And
I also like going back to the Bo Peep thing. I love that like throughout life you constantly have like these regrets, like should I have done this, should I have done that, and a lot of the time you do end up like in a similar scenario somewhere down the line where you're like, oh, I kind of get to make that choice again. And that's exactly what happened to Woody. He made a choice to stay with Andy instead of going with Bo Peep, and then he got that chance again to make the same choice, and he stayed.
I mean, it was funny that they put that at the beginning to basically tie it all together to make it seem like
broke me, by the way. I was crying immediately.
No, I mean, I wasn't. It was odd because the film with 3, you're crying a lot because so you've got the tears because it's like, this is it. Like they're gonna die.
Yeah.
Like in the most horrific way possible. They're gonna be lost and they're gonna die, but no one's gonna care about them because Andy doesn't care.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be
and then
forgotten.
At the end you cry for a different reason.
And this one, it was like there was a lot of stuff going on. It was the fact of friends that are never really going to see each other. It's the fact that it's the breaking up of a group. It's almost like when people there's so many different ways of looking at this and things to understand about what they might have been trying to say.
Yeah.
I just really enjoyed that. There felt like there was more they were trying to say in this film than any other film before it.
I think you've hit the nail on the head though, like talking about parents with kids moving out and stuff. Like Toy Story 3 was for the kids who have grown up. And they've got because I mean, we were say like 3 to 5 or whatever when we first watched it, and like then when and obviously some people would have been older or whatever, but like then when Toy Story 3 came out, we were at Andy's age or a little bit older, and we sort of like, oh, we kind of relate to Andy at this point, and now it's another 10 or so years, and it's at the point where some of us are having kids, or some of us are
kids are moving out, and the kids are moving out means that, like, for some people, your focus on a lot of your life has been kids, and when they move out, it does leave people to have to try and find out what they do want to do in life, because for some people, kids are they're a huge part of your life, and this doesn't just go around kids. This goes around a lot of things, like when my grandmother lost her husband. She said that a lot of this came down to trying to work out what you wanted to do and who you were. And in a way, that's what Woody's trying to find out. Like, Woody's struggling to fit into the position of just being another toy.
Yeah.
Not someone who was the one who was, like, instigating all the roundups and all that sort of stuff. And, yeah, it's just... I've just lost the train of thought.
No, I know what you mean, though. But, yeah, I cried at the beginning, I cried at the end, and when they saw the little girl at the fairground who was on their own, I was just like, no, I'm losing it here as well. Fuck it. This is it's sweet. It's really sweet. God damn it.
It's a very bittersweet ending, but in a way that makes you, in a way that leaves everyone in that happier. But there's always that bit of bitterness, and I think that's the nice way of doing it. Like, if you have the little bit of bitterness, but you know that they're all They've all made the choices for the right reasons, and where they're going to is going to be happier. Like, the sad thing is knowing that like Woody was wonderfully restored and is now going to be, Bo Peeping it around. But that's, anyway. That's pretty much my thoughts on it.
Yeah.
I think I need to watch it again to properly unpack a lot of the messages that it was trying to say.
It was a beautiful film, though.
Or to read into it what I'd like to read into it, which is what happens.
Jesus Christ, the animation quality.
Really good, yeah.
Shit. Wow. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I think
phenomenally good.
It was really good. I'm just still a little disappointed with how Buzz, mainly Buzz. I know they had Ham, and Ham made the odd moment. Ham just said the odd thing randomly.
Yeah, I said it, Potato Head. Like they all had such a limited role, but it wasn't their film.
But that's because Ham, the person who voiced Ham, had died.
John Ratzenberger hasn't died.
The person who voiced one of them has died, and they put the names in.
Oh really?
They put their voices in afterwards. I thought it was Ham, but it might be Mr. Potato Head.
Slinky died between 2 and 3. Maybe Mr. Potato Head died? I haven't heard. If so, that'd be a shame.
Anyway, that's enough of that.
Yes.
That's our views on Toy Story 4. If you like this and want to see more of this, join our Patreon over at Patreon/Tealvid. And if you didn't like that, then don't give it a thumbs down. Go somewhere else. They don't exist.
Yeah, that's not my Patreon. This is very cool.
Oh, God.